Oh, hello. I'm Jenna, and this is Gin and Tonic. If you are a cocktail drinking nerd like me, hit that subscribe button and join me for a drink. Today is my entry into the hashtag drunken shamrock? Hashtag shamrock. All right. Today is my entry into the hashtag Drunken Shamrock 2021. And this is another great challenge being put on by Rob from Rob's Home Bar, Vino from 60 Second Cocktails, and David from Booze on the Rocks. And the rules to this month's challenge are that it obviously has to be green. It has to be put out in the month of March. It has to include the hashtag Drunken Shamrock 2021. And it has to be somehow Irish themed. And for my entry, I am going to do a little bit of a play on a chocolate martini, and I use that term very loosely. I wanted to play with the flavors of a chocolate martini and also include some green element because that's part of the rules. So what I came up with was a thin mint cocktail. I'm going to be serving my drink on the rocks, but the idea for this came from a chocolate martini, which was just traditionally chocolate syrup, some type of chocolate liqueur, and vodka. I'm gonna be using two very traditional Irish ingredients today, Jameson and Bailey's. I'm also gonna be including some Crème de Menthe to make my drink green and also give it that thin mint flavor. A little bit of Averno because I am obsessed with Amaro and I love the depth and bitterness that they bring to cocktails, as well as some Godiva chocolate liqueur for my chocolate element. And then the last thing that I'm going to include, which I've been using a lot lately, is my coffee pecan cocoa nib bitters that I made a few months ago, and I can link that video up above for you. So you may have noticed from some of the videos that I put out, I do prefer a pretty spirit-forward cocktail, so I'm not gonna put any of the just half and half or milk that you would find in a traditional chocolate martini because I'm including Bailey's, and I figure if I'm gonna include something creamy, I want it to have some booze in it as well. So to start out with, I'm going to do 2 ounces of Jameson, followed by an ounce of Bailey's. And here's your little history nugget for today. I was reading about the original chocolate martini and I found out that it was actually created in 1955 on the set of Giant, and it was created by Elizabeth Taylor and Rock Hudson, who were the stars of that film. And apparently they just really liked chocolate and they really liked vodka martinis, so they decided one night to put them together and it became crazy popular. For my Averno, I'm gonna do a ½ ounce. For my Crème de Menthe, which is gonna make this drink green, another ½ ounce. Stick with me, I know it's starting to look a little weird. And then to make sure that this is nice and chocolatey, I'm going to do 1½ ounces of my Godiva liqueur. The last step is going to be my bitters, which I'm going to spray on the inside of my rocks glass so I really pick up those aromatics in the finished drink. Now, I know that I like bitter things. If you don't, you can certainly omit some of these ingredients. You could omit the bitters, you could omit the Averno, and it would still make for a really tasty drink. So this is your drink. Make it how you'd like it. So there's some creamy elements in this, so I am going to go ahead and shake this. And then for ice, I just got this adorable pebble ice, and I can link this cute mold for you that I got off of Amazon. That's another thank you to Steve the barman, and if you haven't seen him, big shout out to Steve the barman. He's doing great things over on his channel. So I'm just gonna fill my glass up with this pebble ice that I've already taken out of the mold, which was kind of fun. First time trying to do that. Somebody's gonna have to show me what the trick is to get the ice out really fast. It's a mint drink, so I figured why not garnish it with some fresh mint. And if you give it a little slap, it's supposed to express the oils a little bit. I mean, it certainly smells lovely now, so we'll go with that. All right, so I'm just gonna stick that inside my glass here, and then a little straw for easy sipping with my pebble ice. Cheers. That is delicious. I don't know why it took me by surprise that everything played so well together. I originally had different ratios on this and was using vodka, and then I remembered the rules about the having Irish things. So I figured a little Jameson would be tasty here. And it's a really smooth whiskey, so it goes well in a lot of different cocktails. It plays nice in the sandbox. It's creamy, it's minty, the chocolate comes through. It's definitely boozy, and because of the Amaro and the bitters that I added, it's got this underlying level of depth that I am digging tonight. I hope you'll give this a try. Check out all the other Drunken Shamrock 2021 videos. There's gonna be a ton of them, and I'm sure they're all amazing cocktails. Thank you again to Vino, David, and Rob for putting out another great challenge and bringing the community of all of us together. I am Jenna, and this is Gin and Tonic. Cheers.